The other things we're seeing is the culture dynamics are not included in those interventions. So they're often executed in isolation. So it's either we're going to fix representation and hire more C-suite executive, females, and not look at what does it mean to actually have the first woman in a male-dominated environment or a male-dominated team. And once we look at the entire, you look at your impact studies, just understand what does it mean. What does it mean to start a meeting at 8 o'clock for a woman who's got 3 children to take to school, for example? I mean, if I think of my own experience being part of a C-suite team, I remember there was two of us women, and I remember my colleague saying to me, my female colleague saying to me, I wish the meetings would never start at 8 o'clock, because I noticed every morning we had our usual catch-ups as an exco. She'd rush into the meeting room huffing and puffing because she's had to drop off for children. And I'm not limiting it to a woman's experiences, but that's just a story I'd like to use to demonstrate why it's important to look at things far more holistically. I also think it's important to understand that when you do things in isolation, for example, you saw in the poll, there's lots of ideas, lots of initiatives that organizations are embarking on. But if we're just going to do the leadership program, we send women on these amazing programs. You've seen business schools offering a lot of those. Women will attend, they come back to the workplace, and there's no way of implementing those learnings. As I said earlier, we go on a huge drive to hire women in senior leadership positions. They arrive in the environment and the culture's not receptive. We've not thought through the impact of actually shifting those dynamics within the workplace. So I do think it's important, to your point, to look at things systemically and not look at it in isolation.